You did it. You hit the mountaintop. You hit the goal that you've been chasing for so long, the one that you'd put everything into achieving because you believed this would be the thing that would change how you feel, the thing that would change everything, the feeling that you've made it and now you can relax. But if you're watching this, perhaps you've seen that that's not what happens. When you hit the goal, when you make it, it doesn't mean that suddenly your feelings are now going to be different. And this is one of the biggest illusions of all. To believe that this goal, this life that you've been chasing for so long is going to change how you feel about yourself, how you feel about the world, to make you feel at peace, to make you feel okay, but it didn't happen. And it is an illusion. It is a trick. It's something that we've been conditioned to see, to believe that once I get here, then I'll be okay. Once I get here, then I can relax. And it's one of the reasons that so many high performers, athletes, entrepreneurs, when they sell the business, when they get the gold medal, when they become world champion, there's suddenly an emptiness. And the sound of that void is louder than ever. And I'm saying the word void with intention because this is the root of it. There is a part of us that is always seeking and searching, trying to fill something that can never be filled. It's like a black hole. But the thing is, that black hole, that piece of you that you believe was going to change when you got to this goal, it was never as real as it seemed. It's just something that our mind has created and that we're believing to be true and then living our entire life based on it. But the nature, our true nature, is to be completely okay, is to be completely at peace until we are convinced differently by our own thinking, until our thinking convinces us that this future projection is going to be the answer and it's going to change how I feel. And you're in this constant chase. Even once you've sold the business, even once you've got the gold medal and reached the mountaintop, suddenly you're looking for what's next because you believe, oh, maybe it wasn't this, maybe it's the next thing. The other day I was playing this video game, Ratchet and Clank, and there's this villain in the video game called Dr. Nefarious, something like that, Nefarious, whatever, super villain dude. And his goal was to conquer the entire universe, to take over every single planet, every single dimension. And once he took over his current dimension, he was like, why don't I feel any different? What's wrong here? And another version of himself was trying to say, that's not how it works. Like, you're not going to feel that way because that, in essence, your feelings won't come from that. And then he didn't listen to it. He listened to his ego and thought, oh no, maybe I don't feel different because I need to conquer every single universe and every single dimension, and only then will I be okay. And this is an extreme example, but it's essentially what a lot of us do when we're seeking these goals. We're looking for it to change how we feel, but again, that's not how it works because our feelings do not come from our circumstances. When you quit the search, when you stop seeking or feeding the part of you that is seeking, it doesn't mean that you stop doing things. It just means that you stop looking for it to change your feelings because you understand that your feelings always come from you. And when you're not engaged in that continuous search, those thought spirals, your mind naturally comes back to a clearer space because you're not interfering and over-analyzing and over-engaging with all of your passing thinking. It only takes a single moment of reflection, of quiet, of space to see that in this moment right now, you have everything. You're at peace, you're content, you're whole, there's nothing missing, and there's nothing that was ever missing. And that's the space in which the rest of it becomes adventure. The rest of it becomes play. The rest of it becomes a challenge, but not from a place of filling something, just from a place for you to expand and explore. And that's the game changer. And if any part of this is connecting with you, if you can relate to any part of this video, it may be worth a conversation. So drop a comment, share a bit more about what you're getting from it, what you're hearing, what you've experienced in your journey from seeking these different goals and noticing how it ties into the feelings that you have. And if you'd like to connect, there's a link in the description for us to have a conversation. I'd love to hear more about your story, about your journey. My name is Kamil. I love you all, and I'll see you on the next one.